My name is Harold Piper, and I should have been Harry. My name's Harold, and I'm better than Harry in every single way. Hello, muggles and wizards alike. Now, you may be wondering, who is this handsome young man that stands before you? My name is Harold Piper, though some of you might know me as the American Harry Potter. However, I would like to rectify something. I am not the American Harry Potter. I am better than him in every way, shape, or form, and I should have been the one with the extended franchise. Let's take a minute to examine who Mr. Potter really is. He's an angsty teenager who is abused by his adoptive family, and then is turned out to be a wizard and the boy who lived. And goes to this magical wizarding school where he defeats the Dark Lord after 7 books. You know, I did all of those things, but better and more competently, because I'm not a bumbling idiot like Mr. Potter here. First of all, first thing is, both of my parents are alive, so I'm not saying anything about it, but I'm just saying I'm winning in that scenario. Second of all, I am American, which means that if you wanted an angsty, prideful young man, where better to look than America? Let's be realistic here. We are the most angsty, prideful country in the entire world. Lots of people like to point to the fact that Harry defeated the Dark Lord. Well, I defeated the Dark Lord. We actually got along pretty well till I found out he was the Dark Lord that tried to kill my parents. It didn't succeed though, because my parents were competent. Suck it, Harry. Your parents sucked. Your mom liked another man, and she didn't even go after him, and he turned out to be a jerk to you, so you never really had a father figure in your entire life. Suck it. And he gave me my scar on my ankle in a normal place where I could still get a job at Starbucks if I wanted to. And then he tried to kill me, but you know what happened? I didn't let him live and go on to create the Horcrux nonsense. No, 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 no. You want to know what I did, Mr. Potter? Avada Kedavra, and he's done! Because I know how to use the spells that I actually learned in school. At no point in his entire life does Harry ever try to Avada Kedavra the Dark Lord, even though he knows that that will work, and he tries to use it on his secondary nemesis, a child in school. Okay, how is that redeemable? I never did that. Any person that I've tried to kill has been on purpose. And then he wants to get all angsty because his professor isn't talking to him anymore. Well, too bad for you, Harry. He's got 10,000 other students to worry about life expectancy besides yours. You're not special just because the Dark Lord keeps trying to kill you. Okay, we still have that Cedric Diggory nonsense from last year to deal with, and their parents are suing. I just don't get it. Sure, he's got a good face, but what does he have in the way of a likable personality? He turns out to be a dick in the end of the series, and he doesn't even really try to save the Wizarding World. Think about this climax for a second at the end of the series. Let's analyze what Mr. Potter actually does with his time. What does he do? Let's see. He's gonna sacrifice himself to the Dark Lord, giving him what he wants, right? You expect Ron and Hermione to go against the Dark Lord, your two friends who couldn't even survive a game of chess? You trust them to protect the entire world? How incompetent are you, Harry Potter? Really? Really? How incompetent are you? I would like to know. Let's think about this for a second. Can you imagine Hermione and Ron going, "We're gonna save Hogwarts"? I mean, they don't even try to stop him at the end of the series. They're just like, oh, well, I guess the universe is doomed. They don't even try. They don't even try to stop the Dark Lord. It's Neville. Neville Longbottom. he tries to stop the Dark Lord before Ron and Hermione, who are supposed to be on this death-defying mission with Harry Potter. Your friends are so incompetent, but I guess it just goes along with you, Mr. Potter, because you're very incompetent yourself. Anyways, there's not enough time in the day for me to explain why I'm better than Mr. Potter, and probably should have had the extended canon universe and the Universal Studios theme park and the Broadway show and the movie franchise and all the fan fiction with me and my worst nemesis, my son being gay for my nemesis's son. But seeing as I don't have that much time in the day, we're going to extend this little chat to a series of me explaining to you, Muggles, and J.K. Rowling included, why I should have been Harry Potter and gotten my letter to Hogwarts. Wizard out.